Cory Booker must be out of his mind to think that he's going to run and win in 2020. So let me say this. Let me preface this. I have a special dislike and a special animus against Cory Booker. Let me tell you why before we get into his promotional video for running for 2020. The way that he participated in the hatred and dysfunction and evilness targeted at Kavanaugh, the fake outrage and the Spartacus moment, I am willingly defying the congressional rules. That guy especially got to the core of me and frustrated me enough to make this video about him. Everybody else putting their name in the hat. Kamala Harris. We got CEOs of companies saying that they're going to run president. Fake Elizabeth Warren. Almost every single person on the left is completely ridiculous. And in a way, it's kind of inspiring because I feel like Trump is going to have a landslide victory in 2020. Let's talk about Cory Booker. I want to show y'all some subliminal things that he put in this video, which is just connecting the perpetuation of victimhood and these failed actions and these failed solutions to these false created problems that really have been stimulated by the Democratic Party. But let's look at Cory Booker's little highlight tape and his promo for running for president. Let's go.
In America, we have a common pain, but what we're lacking is a sense of common purpose.
What's up? Amen.
I grew up knowing that the only way we can make change is when people come together. When I was a baby, my parents tried to move us into a neighborhood with great public schools, but realtors wouldn't sell us a home because of the color of our skin.
There you go. There you go. I could have predicted it before seeing the video that no matter what aspect, what genre, anything they put together, it's got to be about racism. It has to have this racial undertone of this victimhood mentality that is being perpetuated. But let's watch the rest of it.
A group of white lawyers who had watched the courage of civil rights activists were inspired to help black families in their own community, including mine. And they changed the course of...
I think it's kind of interesting how... this is very interesting to me. He's showing the video of people not wanting to sell them a home because of the color of their skin. But he don't follow up. And he probably shouldn't, but I'm telling you what's being projected here. It's carefully projected. He shows his community. He talks about racism in his community, but yet and still, he don't talk about the person who did sell them a house. And then you look at his family pictures, and it's just one black kid. Well, it looks mixed. One black kid amongst all these other white people. But yet, what is he advocating? He's not advocating school choice. And what he just had was an opportunity to be in a community and choose the school that he could have gone to give him access to the best education. But he don't support school choice. Let's keep going.
My entire life. Because in America, courage is contagious. My dad told me, boy, never forget where you came from or how many people had to sacrifice to get you where you are. So over 20 years ago, I moved into the Central Ward of Newark to fight slumlords and help families stay in their homes. I still live there today, and I'm the only senator who goes home to a low-income inner-city community.
Virtue signaling. As you notice, Cory Booker's had an expansive career. He's done a lot of different things. But as you notice, everybody's going for that black vote. Everybody, because Donald Trump is literally creating this atmosphere of leaving the Democratic Party and leaving leftist ideology. So what does Kamala Harris do? The Wakanda sign. What does Elizabeth Warren do? She go and speak at a HBCU. What does Bernie Sanders do? Go and speak at a HBCU or go speak on Martin Luther King Day. What does Cory Booker do? He don't emphasize all of the other areas in which he has been participating in. He emphasized his hood connection, his connection to the inner city. He's showing pictures and dialogue of his life experience exposed in the inner city. They're trying to get the black vote. This is virtue signaling, ladies and gentlemen. Let's finish watching.
First community that took a chance on me. We are better when we help each other. The history of our nation is defined by collective action, by
Hold on. Let's go back for a minute. I know I got to jump through this because I want to dissect what he's doing. If you noticed that the community that he grew up in, the community in the picture that you saw of him on the football team is a white community. I guarantee you it wasn't low end, impoverished community. That wasn't the community. But yet and still, he's advocating that he's the only one that moves back to a low income community. That he lives in a low income community. Mind you, I guarantee you Cory Booker don't live in the hood. I guarantee you he don't live in the hood. But he's going back to a low income community because that's a part of your constituency. You don't need a pat on the back. Do you live there? You're promoting it as if you live there. Okay, let's keep going.
interwoven destinies of slaves and abolitionists, of those born here and those who chose America as home, those who took up arms to
Now hold on. What do you mean those who were born here and chose America as home? This is another indication in translation made you that he's trying to conflate legal immigrants with illegal immigrants. It's just exactly what it is. When you chose this place, but did you choose it and do the right thing, or you chose to be here illegally? But he's not going to touch on that. He's gonna simply throw it out there. Were you born here or chose to be here? Y'all know what he advocates. Let's keep going.
defend our country, and those who linked arms to challenge and change it. I believe that we can build a country where no one is forgotten, no one is left behind, where parents can put food on the table, where there are good.
Now, it sounds good. I would love to live in a country where nobody's left behind and everybody. But what they don't tell you is how are they going to pay for this? Whose neck are you going to have to stand on in order to accomplish your utopia that no one is going to be left behind? Listen, let me tell you this. Even in biblical days, the Bible says that there will always be poor among us. This utopia of everybody being on an equal playing field or getting an equal result at the end of the day is not going to happen. Everybody can get an equal starting point. It's up to you to pursue that starting point. But again, they want to perpetuate this mythology that sounds good, but it's not applicable, that they cannot actually make happen and accomplish. Let's finish this.
Good paying jobs with good benefits in every neighborhood, where our criminal justice system keeps us safe instead of shuffling more children into cages and coffins.
That is a hint at the illegals coming in this country. Instead of shifting them into more cages and coffins. Listen, you don't go in a cage when you come over here legally. You're not getting separated from your family when you're here legally. I guess I have to add that. Let's keep going.
Where we see the faces of our leaders on television and feel pride, not shame. It is not a matter of can we. It's a matter of do we have the collective will, the American will. I believe we do. Together, we will channel our common pain back into our common purpose. Together, America, we will rise.
Now, again, I just cannot stand the virtue signaling, and I wish that people would just employ these principles. Listen to the video. Be skeptical of the video. Be inspired if you may. Verify. Is what Cory Booker's saying a legitimate principle in which he can enforce? He talks about the collective. Are they really a part of the collective? Because the last time I checked, if you voted for the president of the United States of America, you aren't a part of the collective. Last time I checked, if you were going for the Supreme Court justice, whether you're proven guilty or not, you are shunned. Your name is dragged through the mud. They leaking your information. This is the stuff that they do, but the videos that they present is something very different. So I'll say this, and I'll end it with this. I don't care what politician you're looking at. I don't care if it's Republican, Democrat. I don't care which side of the fence you fall on. Evaluate these politicians and make sure that they can actually accomplish the thing that they're talking about. Watch for the subliminal stuff. Watch for them virtue signaling for inner cities. Watch them virtue signaling for illegals. See what their history is. What did they vote on? Who's backing Cory Booker? Y'all know Big Pharma is backing Cory Booker, but you do the evaluation on your own. Evaluate all these candidates, Republican or Democrat. I love y'all. Appreciate y'all watching. Make sure you like and share and subscribe to the channel. Hit the bell so you get the notifications for all of my videos that I present. And by all means, if God has blessed you to be fortunate enough to donate to the channel, it's in the description section. But sharing the videos, telling a friend, showing other people are the greatest way that we can share these videos and greatest way that we can keep this channel alive. We're almost at 250,000 subscribers. So I love you guys. I appreciate you. I'll see you later.